Nicole, good evening to you. He's pretty tight-lipped, as it were, in his conversation. Said a lot without saying really much or telling us much in terms of how he was going to play this. Spies will tell you that Vladimir Putin, over the past couple of years, 20 in fact, that he's managed to stay in office, has excelled at two things. Number one, staying in office, and number two, doing whatever he wants to do whilst telling American presidents what they want to hear. President Biden arrived in Geneva to low expectations.
Mr. President, are you ready for tomorrow?
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
President Putin appeared equally ready but realistic.
Есть о чем говорить.
We have general topics. If after this meeting we create a mechanism of cooperation in these directions, it will be great. We would be able to say that the meeting was not in vain.
Both men have spent their careers in the business of persuasion, but by very different means. Biden spent decades on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, where old-school diplomacy rules the day. Putin plays by Moscow rules, where the Russian intelligence services taught him to recruit spies. They will arrive at Chateau de la Parc Orange on the shores of Lake Geneva just after lunch to discuss everything from nuclear arms to Russian cyber attacks. In a best-case scenario, their scheduled 5-hour summit ends as did the last such meeting in Geneva, when Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev agreed to nothing but started a personal relationship that ended the Cold War. And nobody's optimistic that that's the kind of meeting we are going to see here tomorrow. Diplomats, by their very nature, are positive people. That's what they are paid to be. So it is very telling that tonight on Summit Eve, what is considered the best-case scenario, Nicole, is simply that we stop the downward spiral of U.S.-Russian relations.
Well, Leland, House Republicans have called this summit Putin's reward. Now, what would constitute a win for the Russian president?
Well, that's really what House Republicans are talking about, is that simply sitting down with the U.S. president and being seen back home in Mother Russia as one-on-one with an American president is a win for Putin, and that's why they're calling it his reward. It is no coincidence that we've had 6 days of pregame here before this meeting. President Biden has been with every American ally you can think of, NATO, G7, and also the EU, getting a proverbial high five before he runs out on the field solo to take on Vladimir Putin. Those are all countries who rely on the United States for protection from Putin, and now President Biden's here to meet with him.
Yeah, certainly some strategy implemented there. All right, Leland Vitter live tonight in Geneva. Thank you.